Well, I'm sitting on the fence, Naga, because I've got loads to tell you actually. This morning I'm on the Broadcast Centre roof, which is where all the broadcasters, all the international broadcasters broadcast from. But if we start off, look at that topiary over there. That is a cameraman with his camera. He looks very much like Bridge, our lovely cameraman this morning. And as we move round here, you can see just behind or in front of me here, all the areas, they're like little pens where the broadcasters stand and do their bit, surrounded by all the petunias that Naga and Mike were talking about. Where the benches are, you see the radio broadcasters sitting there doing their stuff for interviewing. And just over here, this is the hub, if you like. These are called outside broadcast trucks or indeed scanners. And the silver one at the front is the one that looks after BBC One and Two. And Bridge, if you look down here, look at these cables. My giddy aunt. Now these cables are connected to the scanners, also to the courts, and that means that we can all broadcast all around the world. And below me, we're on the top of the Broadcast Centre roof. There are lots of rooms with lots of technical gubbins, again from broadcasters all around the world. These are the bits that you don't actually see. Now this morning, well, it's not as sunny as it was yesterday, but at Wimbledon it's going to be a hotter day than it was yesterday. We're expecting temperatures to get up to about 27 degrees, possibly even 28 degrees. So if you are coming, don't forget your sun cream, your hat, something to cover yourself with, and drink plenty of water, because inside those courts it does get very hot. Now today, for all of us, we're looking at some brighter, sunnier, warmer conditions in the south, but there is some cloud and also some rain across the north. So across Scotland this morning, you can see where we've got the rain. The heaviest rain will be coming in from the northwest on a weather front later on. At the moment it's fairly cloudy and we do have some lighter rain in the northwest. Go to the northeast and something brighter is coming your way for a time at least. Moving south across the rest of Scotland into Northern Ireland and also Northern England, and here too we are looking at variable amounts of cloud, some brightness, but that cloud is thick enough to be producing some drizzle. East of the Pennines, so you could see some brightness develop as we go through the day too. But it's really across Wales, across the Midlands, East Anglia and all points south. They're going to have the sunniest, the driest and the warmest day. At times there'll be hazy cloud or cloud turning the sunshine hazy, with highs up to about 27 or 28 in the southeast. But widely we are looking at the high teens to the mid-20s. Now through this evening and overnight, the weather front producing the rain across Scotland continues to sink southwards. It is going to take its cloud with it, and the cloud will be thick enough here and there for some patchy rain or indeed some drizzle. Behind it, we'll have some cloud again, some clear spells, and it's the same ahead of it. There'll be some clear spells, but areas of cloud. The forecast is quite messy. And then as we head on into tomorrow, well, we'll start off on a bright note, even a sunny note for some southern counties, but that weather front is coming our way and it's going to continue to move across central parts of England and Wales, getting down to the south coast with its clouds, some spots of light rain in it or some drizzle. Behind it, something brighter, still some cloud though. This cloud's not going anywhere, with some brighter skies coming through, some sunny intervals. But tomorrow, one thing you will notice is it's going to turn fresher. And tomorrow, Naga and Charlie, you may well find that Wimbledon will see the odd spot of rain or some drizzle in the afternoon.
Carol, for the use of the phrase, my giddy aunt, I commend you this morning. I commend that use of phrase.
Is that a cameraman, a topiary cameraman behind you? Yes, it is.
Yes, he's quite... Good morning, Charlie and Naga. Good morning to you too. I'm standing above Court 18, as was Mike. You can see it beautifully inflated, but on the horizon, look at the church. That is St Mary's Church. It is actually quite one of the quintessential sites of the Wimbledon Championships, and it has been in existence since the 12th century. Now, the distinctive spire was designed by Sir George Gilbert Scott, one of Britain's greatest Victorian architects, and it just looks quite spectacular sitting there in the sunshine. Now, yesterday the top temperature in the UK was at Kew Gardens. It was 27 degrees. Today we could see something higher. Here at Wimbledon already it's 14 degrees, so that gives you a clue as to how warm it is going to be. So if we start with the forecast for Wimbledon today, we're looking at a fair bit of sunshine, a little bit of fair weather cloud developing, and highs up to 27 or 28. Now if you're coming down, do do make sure you've got your hat, your sunglasses, something to cover yourself with, and also your sunscreen. Drink plenty of water. Quite a few people have been fainting in the last few days, and today it is going to be hotter. Now, for much of the UK today, we've got a north-south split. In the north, it's going to be cloudier with some rain. In the south, we hang on to the warmth and the sunshine. So across Scotland this morning, we do have some rain coming in. It's light at the moment, but as a weather front comes in later, the rain will turn heavier. Quite a bit of cloud ahead of it, but in the east, we could see some brighter breaks. For Northern Ireland and Northern England, you're off to a cloudy start. In Northern Ireland, the cloud thick enough for the odd spot of drizzle or light rain. Could see some breaks across the east of the Pennines. And then as we come south again, for example, parts of Wales, the Midlands, East Anglia, and southern counties of England generally, that's where we're looking at the sunshine, and that's where we will have the highest temperatures. Worth mentioning too, if you see sunshine today, the chances are your pollen levels are going to be high or very high. The temperatures up to 27 or 28 in the south, but roughly we're looking at about 18 to the low 20s. Now, through this evening and overnight, the front bearing the rain across Scotland will sink south as a weaker feature, and you can see all the cloud building ahead of it. Again, there'll be some spots of rain coming out of that. Behind it, well, we'll see some clear spells, and ahead of it, there will be some clear spells. So our temperature range tonight falling between 8 and about 15 degrees. For tomorrow, we start off in the south with some sunshine, but that weather front is continuing to journey south. So by the afternoon, we'll be seeing a bit more cloud again with the odd spot of light rain or drizzle. But behind it, we're looking at some sunny intervals and variable amounts of cloud. Excuse me, variable amounts of cloud. And temperatures, it's going to feel fresher tomorrow. So our top temperature is more likely to be about 22 degrees. If you're wondering about Sunday, well, Sunday, again, quite a bit of cloud around. There will be sunny intervals. There'll be a few showers in the south, but most of us will miss them. Now getting Charlie.
Carol, I know Mike thought it would be a bit dangerous, but aren't you tempted to jump on that tarpaulin?
Well, do you know, you just want to. It looks like a big bouncy mattress, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
this time in the morning, that's exactly what you want to be bouncing on top of. Fabulous. You give it a go, film it, and we'll see.